All right, are you okay, Mr. Guzman?
No.
All right, court is calling 2024 CR 6742, State of Texas versus Romero. Can I have parties announced for the record for the state?
Andrew Harris Salem.
Defense?
Roberto Ambrosino.
Are you Mr. Guzman?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, did you review the document entitled Court Admonishments with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in all the appropriate places?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you understand that you're charged with the offense of fraudulent use of possession of identifying information less than 5 items as a state jail felony? Range of punishment is anywhere from 180 days up to 2 years in the state jail facility and up to $10,000 fine. Did you understand?
Yes, Your
Counsel,
Honor.
has your client been able to provide you with any defenses?
Yes.
Did you review the plea bargain page with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, Your Honor.
According to the plea, punishment is to be assessed at 2 years in the state jail facility. There's $1,000 fine to be probated and the state recommends community supervision. Did you understand that to be the plea?
Yes, Your Honor.
Defense is at the plea?
Yes, Your Honor.
Outside the agreement, the state is recommending that your community supervision be for a term of 3 years. There be a TAP evaluation, 120 hours of community service restitution, and no contact with Shalisa Thomas and Anna Chavez. Did you understand those were recommendations from the state and the court does not have to follow those recommendations?
Yes, Your Honor.
Then to the offenses charged, how do you plead? Guilty, not guilty, or no contest?
No causes.
State any evidence.
Contained in Exhibit 1 and attachments, Your Honor.
No objection.
Court will accept into evidence states exhibits 1 and attachments and review the same. All right, after reviewing states exhibits 1 and attachments, the court will find there's sufficient evidence to find you guilty and the court will find you guilty. Are you proceeding with sentencing?
Yes, Your Honor.
Anything you wish to say on behalf of your client?
Would just like to ask the court to follow the plea bargain agreement. He's been in for 4 months, so he's had some time to reflect on the situation and I think he's contrite.
All right, how old are you?
23.
Do you have any children?
No, ma'am.
Do you have any family support?
No, not.
All right, why do you say no, not right now? Who would be your family support? Where are your parents?
My dad, I think he's in state jail right now, and my mom, I had bad terms with her the last time I spoke to her. We ended on bad terms.
All right, and what's the tattoo across your head? What's that about?
That's my mom.
Okay. So was Child Protective Services ever involved in your life when you were a child?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, do you know why?
I was told multiple stories, neglect, abuse, all that.
Okay. So how often were you using drugs when you were not in custody?
I was doing a lot.
Okay, and what were you using?
Methamphetamine, marijuana.
And do you have a place to stay?
And not at the moment, no.
Have you ever had employment?
Yes.
Doing what?
Construction work.
Okay. And when's the first time you started using?
I started using marijuana at like 12, and methamphetamine I just started like last year.
Okay. How far did you go in school?
11th grade.
Right. Why did you only go to the 11th grade?
I aged out of CPS and I was on the streets. I didn't have to worry about everything else that I was going through.
Okay. So what are your hopes and your dreams as far as employment?
I want to be an entrepreneur and get into real estate, help people. That's it.
Okay. Well, I will tell you, people will always say, that dream is not realistic. But I know someone who went to felony drug court and everybody was telling them, not realistic that you can be an attorney. And guess what? That person is a licensed attorney. So I will tell you what you want to do. It can be done, but you just made it harder for yourself to get that done. You understand? So if you really want to do it, you're going to have to really work hard. All right. This is what I'm going to do. I'm going to find you guilty, sentence you to 2 years in the state jail facility, suspended and probated for 4 years. If he completes everything early, then he can always come back. I'm going to do a referral to felony drug court. I think that's the best place for him. They'll help him with housing and give him some sort of stability. That evaluation is going to take place while you're in custody. Since tomorrow is Friday, they'll probably be able to see you Monday, and they will let me know whether or not you've been accepted by Tuesday. I want you to be 100% honest with them, because you're not going to be able to make it on probation on your own. And when I say on your own, it's up to you, of course, but you're not going to be able to make it if you don't have the tools to remain clean and sober, because where you are in your life right now is you don't have a place to stay. You have 11th grade education. You don't have any family support. It's just you in the world on your own. And that's not good when you have drug problems on top of that. Do you understand?
So,
All right.
Judge,
Yes.
would the court consider deferred adjudication? And the reason I ask is because the state was actually offering that, but the term was going to be longer. But since the term is longer anyway, my guess is they wouldn't have any objection to it.
Do you mind if I join this conversation?
Yes.
Yeah, please.
All right. So I know that outside the agreement, you all asked for 3 years community supervision. I'm going to give him 4 years community supervision. Defense counsel is now saying, could they receive deferred?
That was our
Good.
initial offer, Your Honor.
All right.
For deferred, I don't think he wanted to do the extra year, but if he's doing the extra year, then we might as well.
All right. So with the deferred adjudication, what that means is if you complete it successfully, the case is going to show up on your record, but it will show that you were placed on deferred adjudication and there will be no conviction. But the downside to deferred, which you're already facing that downside anyway, is that the full range of punishment is open to the court. So would you like for the court to place you on deferred?
yes, Your Honor.
All right. So
Interviewed me, said they were gonna send her a letter to see if she accept the recommendation.
Okay, I guess he's been interviewed by Lifetime Recovery.
all right.
that's
So
something
what
he's
will
off
end
board
up,
with.
so what will end up happening with that? Felony drug court will interview you, and felony drug court may say the best placement for you is lifetime. But honestly, I think you need something more stringent than lifetime based upon your drug use. And where you are in your life today, it's not saying that this is where you're going to end up. But I want you to get the conditions you need in order for you to be clean and healthy. All right, so it's going to be 4 years deferred adjudication, referral to felony drug court in custody. If not accepted, then TAP evaluation in custody, follow TAP recommendations. There is to be no contact with Shalisa Thomas, Anna Chavez, and I'm going to add the location of the offense. And the reason why I'm adding that, Mr. Guzman, is because they did a trespass warning against you. So if you show up, you can be arrested because they've already given you a no trespass warning. You understand?
Yes, ma'am.
So there's to be no contact with 8719 Warsbach. There's to be regular reporting by Zoom or in person. There's to be the UA hotline until further notice. 120 sober meetings in 120 days. Field visits 1 time per month until further notice. Proof of employment within 60 days of release. There's to be no employment as a home health care provider or with minors. 200 hours of community service restitution. That will be waived if you complete some sort of higher education course, if you complete a trade school, or if you obtain your GED. Probation, is there anything else you need? All right, is there anything else you need from the court to be successful? All right, we can go off the record. Here's the thing. In this court, to be successful in probation, communication is key. Communicate with your probation officer. If you feel as though they're not addressing the issues you're coming to them with, you can always come back to this court and address them with me. I'm here from Monday through Friday, not on weekends or holidays. If a felony drug court accepts you and you graduate, I will make sure I come to your graduation. And this is something that you really, really need, okay?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, good luck to you.
Thank you.
You're welcome. And 2024 CR 6742 and 2024 CR 012233, State versus Ramiro Guzman. Can I have parties announced for the record?
Andrew Harrison, state.
Melissa Christian for the defendant.
All right, and are you Mr. Guzman?
Yes, sir. I mean, yes, ma'am.
All right, we're going to proceed on the motion to enter adjudication of guilt. Did you review that document with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, Your Honor.
Are you the same Ramiro Guzman who was placed on deferred adjudication in 2024 CR 6742 for fraudulent use or possession of identifying information less than 5 items on July 18, 2024 for a period of 4 years? Is that you? State?
On or about the 15th day of September 2024 in Bear, Texas, defendant Ramiro Guzman committed offense of assault, violation of condition number 1.
How do you plead to that? True or not true?
True.
All right, did you understand by pleading true to violation of condition number 4 could find it true, grant the motion, find you guilty and sentence you up to 2 years in the state jail facility and up to a $10,000 fine?
Yes, Your Honor.
Knowing that, do you still wish to plead true to violation of condition number 1?
Yes, Your Honor.
Court will find violation of condition number 1 true. Is there a proposed agreement?
Yes, Judge. Indicate guilt, revoke supervision, assess punishment 2 years of confinement in a state jail facility running concurrent with 2024 CR 012233.
Is that the agreement?
That is the agreement, Judge.
Are you asking the court to follow that agreement?
Yes, Your Honor.
Are you waiving your right to appeal?
Yes, Your Honor.
The court will grant the motion, find you guilty, revoke, sentence you to 2 years in the state jail facility. Give you credit for any time served. This run concurrent with 2024 CR 012233. There should be no contact with Chalisa CHALISA, LaShawn, LASEAN Thomas, and Anna Fernanda. Chavez. There should be a $10,000 fine, time and money will run concurrent. Is there anything else with regards to sentencing in that case?
No, Your Honor.
All right, we're proceeding in the next case, cause number 2024 CR 012233. Counsel, have you received all discovery? Did you review it with your client?
I have, Judge, yes.
You're charged with assault on a public servant as a 3rd-degree felony. Range of punishment is anywhere from 2 to 10 years in prison and up to a $10,000 fine. If you have a plea bargain agreement with the state, the court does not have to follow your plea. If for any reason the court does not follow your plea and gives you more than you bargained for, the fact that you're in a plea will not be used against you and you will be allowed to withdraw your plea. You have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state would call, and the right to remain silent. By entering this plea, you are giving up those rights. Did you intend to give up those rights and enter into a plea in this case?
Yes, Your Honor.
Counsel, has your client been able to provide you with any defenses?
He has.
Did you
Judge.
review the plea bargain page with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, Your Honor.
According to the plea, punishment is to be assessed at 2 years in the prison. This is run concurrent with 2024 CR 6742. Did you understand that to be your plea?
Yes, Your Honor.
Defenses at the plea.
Yes, Judge.
Then to the offenses charged, how do you plead? Guilty, not guilty, or no contest?
No contest.
State any evidence.
Standing exhibit on an attachment.
No objections.
State you may be excused. Court will accept into evidence states exhibits 1 and attachments, and the court will review the same. All right, after reviewing states exhibits 1 and attachments, the court will find there is sufficient evidence to find you guilty, and the court will find you guilty. Are you proceeding with sentencing?
We are, Judge.
All right, court will follow your agreement, sentence you to 2 years in the prison, give you credit for any time served. This is run concurrent with 2024 CR 6742. There's to be restitution, if any, to Deputy J. Ramirez. Did you review the document entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Rights to Appeal with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it?
Yes, Your Honor.
Because this is a plea bargain agreement, because I followed your plea bargain agreement, because you waived your right to appeal, you do not have the court's permission to appeal. Because this is a felony conviction, you're not allowed to own or possess any weapons or ammunition. If you have a question over what a weapon or ammunition is, you'll need to speak to an attorney. Do you understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, we can go with the record. How old are you?
24.
All right, so you're gonna have to make a decision on how you want to live your life. If you're gonna live your life continuing on this vein, you know what's gonna end up happening? Either you're gonna be in prison, you're gonna run into somebody who's better than you, and you're gonna be seriously injured, and nobody's gonna feel sympathetic because of your history. Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
So whatever is going on in your life, get it together. If you need help, you're homeless, because I see in here that you were homeless. If I'm still here, you can come back. There are plenty of places in San Antonio that will help you with that. You understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, good luck to you.
Thank you, ma'am.
You're welcome. Thanks, counsel.
Yes, Judge.